So we didn't watch this on TV because we were here in AT&T Stadium watching Ohio State beat TCU. So we don't know how much they talked about Urban Meyer. I'm going to guess they probably talked about him. Bill Landis, Doug Maurice. It's over, right? Ohio State lived to tell the tale. They're 3-0, and Urban Meyer is back this week fully. We expect to talk to him on Monday. So what now? What now with Urban Meyer and this football team?
I don't know. Like I think the team is fine. I don't think much is going to change with them. They've said the same. Urban's back on the sideline, and like that changes some things in terms of like offensive play calling, obviously. But I just don't think it's going to be that big of a deal for this team. I'm so fascinated about what Monday is going to be like when we get to talk to Urban for the first time, which is our anticipation that we will, because there are lingering questions. I know people don't want to hear about them. They don't want to talk about it. We're 3 games into the season, and all they care about is football. It's like the nature of this thing, and like partly because of the way Ohio State handled it, there are lingering questions, and I think Urban Meyer knows that. I think he's prepared to get them. Whether or not he entertains them is another thing. I think he will. But I just think Monday is going to feel weird. We've gone to that team room for 3 weeks now, and he hasn't been in there. He's been in the building, and you wrote a column last week how like his absence has not been all that noticeable because they've been playing really well due to the things that he's built at Ohio State. But like now he's back, and like I don't know. I don't know what to expect. It's an awkward feeling.
One thing I noticed, there was one time on Saturday night when I noticed the absence of Urban Meyer.
What was that?
When Ohio State did not go for it at midfield on 4th and 2. I thought Ryan Day was going to go for it, and he didn't, and I'm almost sure Urban Meyer would have gone for it. Now, they punted and stopped him and got the ball right back. So, like, it worked out. And maybe if they would have gone for it and not made it, it was actually just short. I think it was the 46, their own 46. If they would have gotten stuffed and then TCU gets great field position, they would have been like, wow, way to be a gunslinger just like Urban Meyer, and it didn't work. So, it's fine. But that was the only time I thought, oh, that changed. Otherwise, I thought, the defense was the group that needed to make adjustments at halftime. That's not Urban Meyer. Yeah. Even if Urban Meyer's here, that's Greg Schiano and Alex Grinch and everybody else. And then I think the offense did what it needed to do. It got the passing game. It kept the run game. It kept pounding the run game enough until it got really rolling in the second half. And I don't think the offensive game plan really would have changed if Urban Meyer had been on the sideline on Saturday night. Do you agree with that?
I do agree with that. I think maybe we saw Dwayne Haskins keep it on a zone read late in the game. Maybe we would have seen that a little bit earlier because Urban likes to go to that. And I'm not saying it would have been the crutch that it's been for him, but I just think maybe he would have tossed that out there as a wrinkle to see if they can get some things going. So maybe we would have saw that earlier, but mostly I agree with you.
All right, so Urban Meyer's coming. He's coming back to a 3-0 team. And, well done by the players and the coaches to deal with this. But in the end, I don't actually think it was quite as much to deal with as maybe people made it out to be. It was something to deal with for Urban Meyer. He had to be away from his team. And so I think the team is fine. I'm curious to watch a 3-time national championship head coach fully come back to his job. He's Bill. I'm Doug. We'll see you next week. It's going to be interesting at cleveland.com.